Is racism a sign of low intelligence? Daryl Davis. A black man who befriended a grand wizard of the KKK and got him to resign, said racism was fear of the unknown, and I believe him on that. There is his story. It doesn't appear to be a sign of low intelligence. But I would say the highly intelligent racists are smart enough to know better, and should be regarded as such. Willfully ignorant. Hostility is the calling card of a weak intellect. Ed and Eddie. There are smart racists, as there are stupid anti-racists. But those exceptions don't change the fact that, on average, low IQ correlates to prejudicial thinking. Many studies have corroborated this. It's also supported by how stereotypic thinking can be induced even in liberals by putting them under conditions of increased cognitive load, e.g., stress, or decreased cognitive capacity, e.g., alcohol consumption, in which the ability for higher thought, e.g., critical thinking, is temporarily suppressed and compromised. I wouldn't say low intelligence, I would say ignorance. I don't think so. There have been some very smart racists. Racism is bad, but a sign of low intelligence? No. Racism is often subjective in this day and age. What wasn't racist 10 years ago is certainly racism today. I think being overly sensitive about racial comments is a sign of low intelligence. I don't think it's a sign of low intelligence as much as it's a sign of thoughtlessness, lack of introspection. Racist beliefs almost always have no ground in reality, and never have enough to substantiate a grounds for hatred. It doesn't take a genius to see past skin color or even lineage in general. What it does take is the time to actually think about these things. Humans will naturally form patterns subconsciously. We can't really help it. If we have a disproportionately bad experience with, say, white people, we might develop a bias against them. That's okay. It's natural. Our higher-level thoughts can then correct this if we take the time. And introspective people generally do. It's the people that don't think about it. They subconsciously dislike certain people. And rather than challenging those thoughts, they justify them. They just dig a deeper hole, making it harder and harder to see the way out. It's not intelligent to not be racist. It's wise. And to the great dismay of all the geniuses out there, intelligence is not a free pass to wisdom. Definitely not. Nazi Germany is proof of that, as is Japan and China, two pretty racist countries. Stereotypes are a tool. Some tools are better than others. Tools can be used properly or improperly. You might as well ask, is hammering a sign of low intelligence? Quote. Is the person with the hammer building a house? Breaking a storefront window? Are they trying to hammer in a screw? I don't think they have anything to do with each other. Racism can be a product of many things, from environmental upbringing to personal trauma, etc. More a sign of ignorance and hostility to the unknown. Lack of empathy can do it as well. Yes, but I'd also like to point out how mindlessly calling people racist is also low intelligent. It depends what you mean by racism. Low EQ, not low IQ. No, not dumb, and that's the scary part. They may know better, but choose to be hateful. I wonder what OP expects to determine with this question. No, I'm not suspicious. I just mean that the correlation might be either meaningless or worse, useless. At worst, and ironically, it would lead to stigmatization. Then of course, the $64 question. What do you mean by intelligence? Dude, there's a lot of intelligent racist people, but they're subtle about it. It is fear and ignorance, which does not require a low or high IQ to learn. This is especially true in a society built on the foundations of racism, classism, and toxic nationalism.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.